That's a very good question, and it's one that is very complicated sometimes, and one that we see a lot in treatment. And there are two components that are key. One of them is not wanting all that attention and that focus, and you don't want someone reminding you, oh, you look so much better today, because that makes it worse. And so the important thing to do is to tell your family, tell them, I want to recover. I want to overcome this eating disorder. But it's not going to help me if you're constantly reminding me of it by saying, oh, I'm doing so much better, or I'm looking so much better. I know that you intend for that to be helpful and you do it because you love me, but that doesn't help. Please, as I work to recover, don't do those kind of things. I don't want that kind of attention. Treat me normal. Talk about things that we normally would talk about. Talk about people we know, events we do. Talk about things that are just part of our life. And don't focus on the eating disorder all the time, because that hurts me and makes it harder for me. The other part of that I see a lot is when a family wants someone to recover from an eating disorder, there's usually a period of time where the person doesn't want to recover. They resist that. And so the family's decision is they want recovery, and the person's decision is they don't. And when you begin to change internally and you say, hey, wait a minute, I do want recovery, but I'm going to lose face by acknowledging that, because it's like, well, they win, they were right, I was wrong. And the problem with that is there are family issues that lead to eating disorder, and though they were right in terms of your need to recover, there are things that they may have played a role in that weren't right and that weren't okay. And so it's important to talk about the larger scope and not just how much you weigh. That's important because it's your physical health. But you also have to talk about the family issues. And the danger for you is to get what I like to refer to as a pseudo-independence. What I mean by that is, if someone tells me to go left and that makes me go right, I'm not independent. I'm controlled, kind of in a backward way. I'm still so influenced by what someone else thinks that it has a bearing on the decisions I make. So I'll go right even though I wanted to go left because someone else wanted me to go left. And it's important to realize that's not true independence. That's not true autonomy. True autonomy is doing what's healthy and best for you, regardless sometimes of what other people think. And if they agree with that, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. But it's important to address those issues with your family and to recognize your own control issues in that. And it's okay to say, hey, you know what, you were right about my needing to gain weight and my needing to recover, but there's some other issues that we still need to discuss where I feel like I've been at the short end of the stick.